And it is time to go live with a special Session 0 Daggerheart Demon Hunters. We're going to use some Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunter flavor on a campaign frame. And we were talking about it a little bit before going live here. We've got, some flavor that we can draw on from the K-pop culture of competing. And then this girl group in the movie hunts demons. So it really plays towards the combat. And I've got some encounters ready that mimic the movie. So if you've seen the movie K-pop Demon Hunters, that will help. If you haven't, I don't know how you're avoiding it. It is everywhere. It is #1 on billboards. It is up for an Oscar or something. It's up for Grammys. It's like very popular and unexpected surprise. Like Netflix bought it from Sony Animation and just made a fortune. Hit gold. They hit golden. So outside of that flavor, like I said before, you don't have to have seen the show. But just know that you will have some skill challenges that might involve either singing, dancing, or what was the other one? Just using hope will be like a backup plan instead of a skill check. So that's my kind of loose campaign frame and plan to go forward with some Daggerheart Demon Hunters. And tonight we're going to create characters. So I'll welcome my friends Troy and Eric. Bricklock is here. Eric has the physical copy of the cards and the dice and everything. How do you like that?
It's really cool. I mean, like here's the campaign books with the character building.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice, cool set. I wish I got the collector's edition that had all the little markers like you did, but
yeah,
they were sold out when
collector's edition has the markers, the dice, the tokens, the DM screen. But you got the cards, and the card quality is top notch.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're definitely nice. I love the detail, like just on the easy mark.
They have cool art.
Yeah.
And then half the card has to be the description of what the spell is. So they've simplified a lot of the features or spells down to what it has to be read on a card. So I think this is a nice flavor for a tabletop role-playing game where you have some cards, some dice, some adventures, very similar to D&D, but very different in that there's no initiative order. We'll be using hope and fear to determine where the spotlight goes. And the other big difference is using D12s, the duality dice, rolling with hope and fear to see if you win instead of rolling a D20. So there is a very different mechanic in that you can't critically fail. There is no 1. You can't roll a 1. If you roll 2 1s, you actually critically succeed. Rolling doubles is good. So you have a better chance of critical success and a 50-50 shot of success and failure and hope and fear. So that is the basics. We got a Chris out there in the chat. Hey, Chrissy. And we've got a Steve Pula out there. Yo, what up, homie?
What's up, Steve?
I'm going to share my screen, and you guys are head of the game. Share screen. We're going to make some characters on Demiplane. And if you're watching at home and want to get into Daggerheart, they're using Demiplane as their character developer kind of place where we can share things. So you'll see, Bricklock, you need to do this next. Troy has copied his character down here, and I can copy this, and then I go to show adventure tools, and I can add links. And you guys can do this too. You can add links to the core rules or the void, and I'll put Troy's name right here, and I'll put the web link, paste, add link, and then all of a sudden I've got it's probably down here at the bottom, but I can move it to the top. I've got a quick link to Troy's character. I think to do that, I guess I'll open your character. Might as well. Let's see what you're working with. And then we'll go back to Eric and maybe walk him through the actual character creation. Uh-oh, we have a ribbit. Blood Hunter. I love it. And you're at level 1, so you haven't gone too far. That's great. So a couple mechanics up here by your name. You'll have the sandwich here. So if you click on that, you can go to your character builder. I can't go to your character builder unless you share the access with me somehow, and it's down here in the character settings.
Oh, I got to go back. Okay.
If you can do that, that would be great.
Let me see.
You probably have to type in critical bricks.
Manage edit permissions.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can see your character, but I can't go into your builder.
It says,
and then go ahead.
Oh, users with edit permissions. What's your username?
So my username is critical bricks, all one word. And there is a quick share with a link or code here, Bricklock, and you can click that and then go back to the Daggerheart. Like, oh, not that page. The Demi. Let's see. Go back to groups at the top, and you can go to the Critical Bricks page. And then you're back into this party. So this is like the campaign party. And then down here in the chat, Eric, you can paste your character link, and then I can help you guys out a lot faster. So did that work?
I don't know. See if you can.
I do have, yes, I can click on your builder now.
Nice.
Thanks. So let's
just copy the URL into the chat.
Yep. You can copy the URL, or you can find this link, share with the link here, which basically just copies the URL code.
Just click there.
And why don't we go? Let's see. Let's walk backwards through Troy's character here. Crow. How do you say Crokin? Crokin? Broken. I love it. Yeah, you have all the check boxes here. Eric, when you're going through your character, you'll want to make sure all these check marks start with like a yellow and a 1 of 3 or some number, and they get checked off as you go. So it looks like Troy's character is ready to go. Let's see if did Bricklock do a share thing?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where to share it.
Oh yeah, I see it here. So I can copy that.
And give you permissions to edit here. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, the permissions thing is in that same character builder sandwich thing before you actually get to the character builder. So
sure. Not sure what the should I get that? Oh, manage permissions. There it is. I see it here.
Paste. So now I have all, well, if Alicia was here, we'd have all 8. We have 7 characters in here. And so I can go to your character. Let's see if I can keep them up too. Inspired Hero. Yeah, so you haven't done much. That's great.
No.
But now I can link to it. And well, I don't have permission, so I can't walk
Yeah,
you
I'm
through the
trying to.
whole thing.
Yeah.
But would you rather share your screen? And then we'll just
No, no. I'm just trying to get your name in there.
okay.
Like I'm trying to find out how to copy your username. So it's just asking for.
Oh, I just put critical bricks.
Okay.
No space for the username. And we'll
Did you get
watch.
it?
Let me refresh. Yes. So what you want to do, so now, yeah, unlike Troy's first level, you've got a bunch of things, 11 things to do, 3 things to do, 2 things to do in your class, heritage, experiences, and then we'll go ahead and level you guys up 1 level at a time. So you'll want to think about a name. I think you said you send
Yeah.
you or
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Go ahead and type the character name in there. And then you can pick a portrait if you think you know what race or ancestry you might be. Or we can always come back to that. You don't have to, you can leave that undone. And then you'll want to move on to your class and start looking at these selections, which it looks like you already picked sorcerer.
Yeah.
So we'll have a sorcerer and a blood hunter. That's awesome. Somebody
Sorcerer
always
did
pick.
look cool.
Yeah, it's a new play test.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's not part of Eric's book. He doesn't have the blood domain. He doesn't have blood hunter.
Yeah, blood hunter's new, I think, too.
Yeah, but he can be a sorcerer, and that's a good choice because you've got the cards that'll match your character digitally. So you can now pick your subclass, and the sorcerer has prime origin, which it looks like you already took, which means your spell casting will be your instinct roll. Your 6 traits up here, agility, strength, finesse, instinct, presence, and knowledge are like the traits in D&D, but they've gotten rid of dexterity and put in 2 different things, finesse and agility. There's no constitution up here. There's no intelligence up there. There's knowledge instead. Wisdom is gone. Instinct is more of the wisdom thing, I think. So it's a little different up here, but works the same with basically giving you a modifier when you do a skill check. And then as a spellcaster, you'll be using your instinct. Troy, what is your spellcast trait as a blood hunter?
Agility.
Agility. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that tracks. Kind of more of a dexterous ranger hunter skill.
Yep.
So as a spellcaster, Sinew here has primal origin. So you guys want to, once you get hope, does it say in here? Well, let's see, manipulate magic, primal origin. Let's see, modify.
It has like suggested traits. It says I should do.
Yes. So if you're going to suggested traits next, I would go ahead and set those traits to. How come I can't see that? Whatever the suggested traits are. Oh, there it is. See the numbers down there? You can just hit. There's usually a knob. There's a knob right above it. Use suggested traits. That'll give you the highest +2 in instinct. And then we can add some values to that as we level up. So if you've gotten through that part, I'll have to refresh to see some of that most likely. The next thing you'll do is choose your starting weapons. And similarly, they have weapons down here where they suggest with a gold tab a primary weapon that, if you click on it, uses instinct as the modifier. So Troy, you may want to double check whether you, if you used a different weapon, you may not actually be proficient at it as your best skill. You'll want to pick the suggested one or another weapon that uses your best trait if you're trying to at least max min a little bit. So I see that the traits are set for Sinew's character. And then
oh, good. I picked the right one.
When there is a dual staff two-handed weapon, you can probably skip the secondary weapon because you're using two hands to hold that staff.
Yeah, how important is the secondary weapon, do you think?
Not very. I can go back to...
Like, do you think it would be important to have that, to have the trait be your highest? The trait for your weapon to be the highest?
I mean, it's always good to have that secondary weapon be... There's selections in each category. There's secondary weapon categories where... starting weapons. So for you, suggested a longsword, and a longsword is also two-handed.
Yeah, I've got a
secondary.
I got my short bow as my primary weapon, and it's agility trait. But I've got a dagger also, but the trait is
short bow. Okay.
Finesse, or what was it?
Short bow is okay. Yep, that's an agility. That's also two-handed, and yep, that's fine. And a dagger. Yep.
Yeah.
All dagger. Finesse. So you may not want to that choice.
So I should probably just change it to longsword then for my secondary. So I'm the most proficient.
Or a short sword.
A short sword?
Doesn't matter. It's up to you. You know.
Like, yeah. Short sword.
If you want to be more agile about it, and your other hand is free to do some other action.
Yep.
But your primary weapon is the bow that is two-handed. So I see you going through your choices, changing some things. Good. So that is something new to this game, where each weapon has basically a modifier where you could use staff, but you won't have the best instinct, right? You've got a +1 instead of a +2.
Right. Yeah, I'm good with that.
So it's fairly simplified, where you don't have to be proficient like D&D does, but it does affect your modifiers per each weapon. So that's kind of cool. I like it. I like a lot of things in this game. There's like hardly anything I don't like. Let's look at armor. So Troy's character Krokin has selected leather armor as suggested. That's good.
For secondary weapons in general, what should they be? Just like a melee weapon or something, or
right. So what did you pick for your primary weapon?
I did the dual
the dual staff.
Yeah.
So that is far range.
Yeah.
So you want to look at range. You know, like Troy picked a bow, which is also far range. So his first weapon is his ranged weapon. Yeah. So for your second weapon, you want to probably pick a dagger or something, so that you have something that's in close range.
Yeah.
But you'll want to use something that uses instinct. So maybe not a dagger, although it could be. You just won't have the best bonus to it because your finesse is +1. That's not bad.
There's no way to sort them by the...
Yeah.
Sort them by instinct, but I don't see
You're well, you got the book, so I would say open the book.
I'll go through it. Yeah, oh,
You
throw
can
it.
look at, you can look for more stuff, but just like it usually makes sense when you when you start looking at them. So like there's maybe a whip. That's presence. Interesting.
Arcane gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
picked.
Yeah. Is that what instinct is?
I don't know. It just sounds cool.
Oh, arcane gauntlets. Arcane gauntlets use strength.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can have them, but
yeah, the wand is also a range.
yeah, I would probably just put a dagger. A dagger or a small dagger.
Trait presence.
And then when you're ready, you can move on to armor. Troy already picked leather armor, which matches, and it looks like you'll have Gabison armor as more of a lightweight, movable, but some defense. Padded. Basically, it's padded armor. You're flexible. So if we look at armor, you'll have base thresholds. So to hit you, if I get a 5, or if I get less than 5 on my roll, it's only minor damage. If I get a number between 5 and 10, it'll be a major wound. And if I roll 11 damage or higher, it's a severe wound. It's based on your threshold, which comes from your armor. And then you also get armor base score, which is armor points, which you can use to replace taking a hit point. You take damage to your armor as part of your instead of a wound, you take damage. So Gabison is threshold 511 with a base score of 3, and Troy's leather armor is a base score of 3 also, but the threshold is a little higher. You guys have any questions?
So what's
about
the base
that?
What's the base threshold mean?
The base threshold. So when I hit you with my monster, and I do 10 points of damage, it's a minor. It's a major wound. If I have to go to your character, so let me go to your character. On your character sheet, you haven't put on your armor yet. So when you're ready, you should go to your character here and go to equipment. And you see under the hit points and stuff, your minor damage, major damage is 1 and 2 right now. But when you equip your armor by clicking the button there, and then click on your sword or whatever, your sword and your short bow, so they appear in your weapons up here, then you'll have some more options.
I see.
And then I'll explain it to you. So, because right now you have 0 armor and a 1 and 2 to hit you. So if you've done that, I'm going to hit refresh.
No, I haven't done that yet. I'm still trying to look for it, actually.
So on the collapsible screen, there's effects and features, and then equipment, and then details, and a journal.
Oh, down here, I see it.
You want to click on equipment. There's 4 different tabs.
Gotcha.
And then there's the active weapons there on the right. And then Eric, you'll want to do the same when you get a chance after you've picked armor and inventory. So
yeah, I'm on inventory right now.
I see Troy doing that live, and see how it only lets you pick short bow or short sword. I don't know that it's letting you pick everything to be active.
Actually, yeah, it deselected the short bow.
It's one or the other. See, and then up here in the weapon category, you can only be doing one or the other, because short bow is 2-handed. So you can't have your dagger in your hand with your short bow.
Gotcha.
So it forces you to do that. So go ahead and leave that there. But we're going to talk about armor. Eric, did you have a question?
Oh, and I'm trying to figure out the difference between the whispering orb and the heirloom.
It's story. It's just flavor. Pick flavor. So when
Yeah,
you're
I got
caught
it.
up, you should go to equipment and activate your stuff. And then basically, here's a new mechanic in Daggerheart. So I was going to hit Troy with 10 points of damage. It's over 7, but it's less than 14. So it's going to be major damage, Troy. And it says right underneath here, mark 2 hit points. So you would have to mark 2 hit points by hitting the plus symbol there twice. But the trick with armor is you also have armor slots. So instead of 1 mark of hit points, you can also mark 1 armor slot. So when I hit you, your armor takes a little damage and your body takes a little damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's a cool way to flavor hit points as resource and how good your armor is, and you'll be able to repair your armor on short rest, long rest. And we'll go over that. We'll go over that later. You'll have like 5 different choices what to do on a short rest, so you can focus on something that gives you armor, hit points, less stress, or working on projects or gaining hope. All these resources in this game are what makes it very crunchy, but makes sense to me anyway. Like right away, I got this game. I was like, this makes sense to me.
The armor part of it is really, that makes sense, because you could hit a piece of the armor, but it could also, the weapon or your hit could also go underneath a little bit and hurt your body, right?
Right, or even just a bruise, right? You don't strike, you don't cut skin. The armor saves you. The armor takes damage, and you take a bruise.
Yeah.
So you really think about, you can really think about, and you can choose not to use your armor, and maybe it did strike underneath the plating, and you take full 2 points damage. As I cut your cut under your armor or your leg or something, and that's your choice. Those are I can choose to swing at your head or your legs, but it's your choice on how you think your armor protected you or not. And when you're out of armor slots, obviously you can't use those anymore. You can only use 1 slot per damage, like per swing, per attack, unless you're a fighter of a certain breed. And I'm not sure about Blood Hunter. It's brand new. I'll be learning that with you. But basically there's feats in your effects that might let you use 2 armor slots. The Guardian has an ability that lets it use 2 armor slots. I believe you'll be able to do instead of let's see. So you've got these abilities. Let's look at them. Did you have any questions about this? Kind of bleeds into how the armor works. When you have at least 1 hit point marked, you gain a bonus to your damage. So you do more damage when you're a little hurt.
Yep.
Mark a hit point, conjure. So you can mark a hit point. This is what's cool about the blood domain. You injure yourself, you cut your hand or however you want to flavor it, and then you make a talisman that whoever holds the talisman can basically have a 2 hit point, 2 or more hit points of like a shield, almost a magical shield talisman. They can spend
I'm
a hope.
much a vampire frog. That's basically what it is.
And we have transformations where you can still be a vampire and a frog. If you want to try that, why not? I'll allow it. But just know you're playing with the void, and they are about to make a lot of these things official. Unfortunately, the Blood Hunter is a newer thing, but next year in the summer they're releasing an expansion pack where the witch and the warlock and the assassin and the brawler, and some of those are in the dread domain, which is new. And they'll have some new communities and ancestries and a bunch of adversaries for me. So I'm really looking forward to more content from Daggerheart. Any questions while we're on your character, Troy Crokin?
I don't think so. I mean,
we looked at your domain effects. Those come from your class, I believe.
Yeah.
And then these are also blood hunter things. So you'll want to look at this. You spend 3 hope to target a creature within far range or from a vision. So basically, if you've seen it, you can think about it and hex them, basically. And you hex them with this blood hunter maledict. And until you rest, they are hexed and take severe damage. Or if you take severe damage, then this effect goes away. You have advantage on all attack rolls against that target. So if you have a special target that you want to basically hex, or hunter's mark, it's like a hunter's mark.
Yeah.
The cool thing about this is it's always up. You don't have to concentrate unless you take severe damage or rest or change your target. But it takes you 3 hope to mark a creature. And you'll want to use your hope as soon as you start gaining it, because you can.
And
only
when you
have
use hope,
6.
do you lose it?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's limited. Your can is only 6. You can only have 6 hope at a time. So once you're at 6 and you gain hope, you don't gain hope.
So say I use my blood maledict and spend that 3 hope. And I want to use it again. Do I have to spend another 3 hope? Or is it already
so if there's
established?
If there's a creature that dies that you marked, you have to use another 3 hope to mark a different creature.
Oh yeah, I guess I was asking a stupid question. Like I was thinking I would have to mark it again each turn. The same.
No. Yep, not each turn.
Target.
It's up until they die, I would say.
Okay.
Or these conditions, right? Until you rest, get hit with a severe, which can happen. And then severe, if we'll go back to armor class, kind of where we started, I would have to hit you with 14 or higher damage.
Yeah.
And then you mark 3 points, 3 slots, which could be 3 points of hit points or 2 hit points and 1 armor. I'll get rid of those for you. You can get rid of those hit point slots too. I'm playing with your character. We're gonna level up, and we can play around with hitting like the downtime up here is the rest button. We'll get into that a little later.
But remember, I like to be hurt. So
What was that?
I like to be hurt a little bit. Remember?
The
power through the pain thing.
Power through the pain. Let's look at your other class feature. Crimson Rite. You enchant your strikes with a bloodthirsty power. At the cost of your, so you mark a hit point, enchant one of your weapons until you rest, or that weapon does. Okay. So when you do that, it deals an extra 1d6. This extra damage can increase to 2d6 at level 5, 3d6 at level 8. So you have to mark a hit point and imbue your weapon with extra damage. That's cool. Grim psychometry. While inspecting a creature, location, or object, make a spellcast roll. Yeah, that's using your It's your agility.
Agility.
You have to mark a stress and then have a vision of basically what violence involved that target. And then you have advantage. So basically you kind of see how to hurt it. You might see a weak spot. You'll see like a vision of its weak spot and now have advantage on your action rolls. You have advantage on action rolls to recorlar. I thought this was to hit. No, it's not to hit. Mark a stress. First you roll on a success. Then you mark a stress to have a vision.
I mean, you as the master could, give me that info.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out
Depending on what the enemy was.
You have to be successful on your roll. Then you have to use that stress. And then I tell you, you'll ask me a lower, or I'll tell you roll. Or I'll maybe tell you to make a reaction roll. It says any action roll to record lore about things in this vision. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
When we have, maybe we do a test run against some assassins or something, and you guys can play around with a couple of abilities. This is all at level 1. Oh, and you did put vampire in there.
Yeah.
Did you already do that?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. I'm like, that's something you need to ask the DM permission for. But I'm all for
that
it.
Part?
Yeah,
that part?
It's new. Because it's like, do I want this in my game? I see. For the K-pop Demon Hunters, do I also want vampires?
I see.
It changes the genre a little, but I'm okay with it. Because I want to see a vampire frog really bad. Like,
right?
That's funny.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
so you have your spellcast agility mutagens. So your mutagens enhance your abilities. You basically drink a little toxin, like The Witcher. And these effects include a +1 of your choice and a -1 to a different trait of your choice. Wow. So you drink a little toxin. You have to mark it on
my toxin is blood. Is what that's my lore, is what I'm getting at. Because my blood is toxic.
Yeah.
So.
And then right here it has drop down boxes for what ability you want to give a +1 and a -1 to.
I guess I didn't do that.
When you drink it, then you can use these drop down boxes to and you have 3 choices here to enhance your senses, or your armor, or your or you clear a condition.
Gotcha.
So if you drink it now and hit the hunter's senses, it'll probably allow you to do the agility and strength thing. So you lose strength, but you're really dexterous all of a sudden. And then if you go none, it doesn't clear this, so you have to clear that yourself. This goes away when, let's see, when you finish a rest. When you finish a rest, you can drink and gain this until you finish a next rest. So you can pretty much do that right away in between all rests. Nice. But you may not know what feat you want to use. But that's very cool. And then you are a vampire. We'll get to Eric's character after this real soon. Because I haven't read any of this. This is all new. Fangs. Make a strength roll to bite. It's like a melee attack. D8 physical damage. And I'll tell you this, at level 1, when it says D8 with no 1d8 or 2d8 or 3d8, it goes up per level. It goes up per tier. So level 2, 3, 4, you'll have a 2d8, and at level 5, 6, 7, you'll have 3d8.
Gotcha.
And it'll on Demiplane, it'll help you out with this. And on Demiplane, you can literally just you have a +0 strength. You can hit that. It opens up the dice down here. You can give yourself advantage, and then roll the dice, and you get an 18 with hope. So you will, every time you guys roll your d12s, we'll get into this soon. You'll want to tell me whether you roll with hope or fear. It matters. Your advantage wasn't, in Dungeons and Dragons, we rolled 2d20s. You actually get a d6 on top of your roll for advantage, and you roll the 6. So you roll the 12 with hope, but you have advantage, so you roll the 6, so you got 18 with hope. And it says all of that right here. If you don't want to go through the whole calculation.
Nice.
So that works pretty good. And then and damage is the same way. You can click right on that. It'll open up a window. It's only 1d8 plus 4. So you got a 3 plus 4, 7. And what happens? Feed. On a successful Fangs attack, you mark a stress to feed. Place a number of tokens on this card equal to the number of hit points your target marks. So you suck hit point juice and can hold up to 5 tokens at a time. So you could drink blood from a friend, and like, I just need 1 token. Give me a little bite.
I'll hold out my wrist for you, and you can like.
Yeah, because it should be a living creature, so they have to have the hit points. This is all new. I have not seen this, or I don't think I've read this. You hold, spend them on an action roll to make your fear die a d20.
Oh wow!
So you suck this blood, and then when you use it, your fear dice becomes a d20. That might be hard to do down here with the digital dice, but there is a way to do it, or you'll have to roll separate dice.
Yeah.
It might. Okay. Okay. Now, when you take a long rest, the token. Oh, when you take a rest, remove a token, because you shouldn't be sleeping too much as a vampire anyway.
Right.
If there are no tokens when you rest, you start having disadvantage. So if you're not drinking blood on a regular pace to how much you're resting, you're actually going to get weaker. Oh, here's the D20 fear. Click that button. Boom. Sweet. And now when you go up here to your short bow, you should be able to hit the agility and hope and fear. Roll it. Yeah, the fear's at 19.
Yep.
So you got a really high, you rolled a 30, but you have a higher chance of rolling with fear, which gives me more ammunition of making a consequence to your action or somebody else attacks, but it makes the roll high. So that's the pros and cons of being transformed into a vampire.
I'd probably want to save that as like a finishing move, knowing that you're not going to have much left to deal
Well,
with
it's
that, right?
active.
Or to react.
Well, you have to choose to spend the tokens. You want to do it when it's important to hit.
Yeah.
As a vampire ribbit, you're less fearful about the fear. You're just kind of living in that moment.
That's true. Yeah. I
In
can
the
see that.
story, you can play it however you want.
That's
About
true. I
holding
don't
back or not. Because when I gain fear, I don't have to choose to do anything with it right away. It just adds up in my pool of resources.
I see.
So it could just be a looming darkness that takes effect later because you're using this blood. Wow, this is crazy. You're a blood hunter vampire ribbit. Wow. So on top of it, you're a ribbit, and you can move under and breathe underwater. You can use your tongue to grab things. Mark a stress to use your tongue to deal damage. I want to say you could pull things closer with your tongue. Obviously, it doesn't really say that.
I see it as like being able to move up tall structures.
You
That's
can
what I
move
would be
yourself, like you grab on, like you use a grappling hook.
Yep.
Okay. All of that's acceptable as long as we're on the same page.
Yep.
So I'm glad you said that ahead of time. I'm like, okay, so in the moment when you try to do that cowabunga frog move, then what was the frogs? Do you remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And then there was it was hamsters, adolescent hamster something things. I don't know. Anyway, all right, we did enough of your character. You have any questions?
Not at the moment.
Okay. In your experiences, blood toxicity might be something you. So when you roll like agility or whatever, you want to add a +2 to your roll. You have to use a hope and say, I smell their blood, and it gives me a +2.
Okay.
Or what we do in the shadows, I use the shadows to climb up the wall and use your tongue or whatever. You want to use a +2. You have to use a hope to get the +2. You don't just get this.
Gotcha.
So we've done a lot of your character. Let's see.
You got to role play a little bit to get that.
It's it's very narrative driven. Looks like that's the next thing that Sinew, Eric, your experiences are not checked off. So you need to pick some sort of flavor, and there's some suggestions in here about being good at bartering or quick hands or I won't let you down or magic historian, whatever you want to be good at. Kind of as an experience, right? Maybe you have, make sense when we play the game. You might draw from something we actually did in the game, like swimming or something.
Yeah, I was seeing there's one here for where it says like I won't let you down, or this is not a negotiation.
Yeah.
Like remember Princess Leia? This is not a committee. Or like
This is not a
when
committee.
you making a decision where you're like,
yeah. So on persuasion rolls or intimidation, you could say this is not a committee, and you get that bonus.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yep. Draw from movie quotes. It's flavor that is kind of it's like proficiencies, but
yeah.
like Steve said, I spin my axe. So he's like, I do a little twirl, and then I have a +2 to hit. Simple enough, but actually it invokes some immersive, kind of visuals.
I'm gonna do knowledge is power.
Cool. So while he's doing that, he's got his 2 in there. I want you guys to think about creating these connections next. And Troy, you will have 3 different questions. And since there are only the 2 of you here, in another larger group, we could have asked these questions to anybody at the table. But since it's just the 2 of you, I want you to think about it, and then ask each other these questions and then write down the answer you hear.
Okay.
So you may have to say, so Sinew asks, Kroken, why do you trust me so deeply? So you guys already have gelled as characters. You don't meet in a tavern and then we see how you guys gel. This is connections that you've already experienced. And let's look at Eric's character a little bit more just so you can get to know him.
Yeah.
So we looked at the vampire frog. Sinew is a highborn elf sorcerer, and
oh, I already know why now.
Okay.
Well, maybe. No, not as much. Where's highborn? What's highborn from?
Highborn means he is part of the highborn community. He has an elegant life, prestige society. The feat he gets with that is an advantage on rolls when he's negotiating prices or talking to nobles or.
You know what? I recall when I met Sinew for the first time. He obtained some pretty premium blood for me from a very high noble.
Does that work for you? And you guys should agree on that. It might not work with this character, but.
Well, no? I'm also a shapeshifter, so I'm also a way to kind of haggle my way into
things. You turned into a ribbit at some point.
Does that sound good, Eric? That you trust why do you trust me? So so you could write in Kroken trusts me because you supply him with blood.
Royal blood.
Under mine, under why do you trust me so deeply? Is that one?
Yeah, you'll want to write the answer in.
So like based on his character, then
yeah, you're asking somebody else these questions, and your first question, your connection is with Kroken, and so to remember this, you'll have to write down. Kroken trusts me because I supply him with royal blood. And then
how do you spell a Kroken again? There, Kroken. Okay.
And then we'll look at Kroken's character, and he's got connection with you. Why don't you go ahead, Troy? And you can go out of order if you like one of these questions better.
Yeah, what act of bloodshed brought us together than you?
I'm always in the search of tomes, and you were able to help take care of some dirty business of people who had some tomes that I needed.
Tomes, okay. I was able to obtain tomes
for sinew.
Yeah, I was able to track down and
Some individuals who had some
obtain tones
important literature that I needed.
from certain individuals for sinew. That works.
All right. For the ease of the video, can you ask another question, Troy?
Sinew, what have you heard about blood magic that makes you afraid of me or concerned for my well-being?
I would say that the blood magic with your insatiate appetite can be concerning when you haven't had enough blood at any given time.
Yeah, I would say it could be because it's two different things. He's a blood hunter and a vampire. The mix of those two things might not work together.
Yeah. Just like, especially when you're in need
You're
of
doubling down
blood.
on the need for blood.
Yeah.
Could get the best.
If you haven't had your share of blood, that the mix could be quite worrisome.
Yeah. That's a good answer. All right, why don't we jump back to Sinew and go ahead and ask Crokin a question.
It says, what did I do that makes you cautious around me?
What did I do what did you do that makes me cautious?
What did I do that makes you cautious around me?
Yeah. So what did Sinew do that makes Crokin cautious around Sinew? And he's a sorcerer. So, and if you want to help with the flavor, Eric,
and I am a shapeshifter too.
A shapeshifter.
Okay. So the first time we met, you were shapeshifted into a ribbit. So that right away, right off the bat, I had trust issues after I found out you weren't really a ribbit.
Oh, you guys are both picking transformations. Okay. It does say like you need to do that to complete the thing, but if you don't want to be like, this is like a whole bonus thing.
Dude, that's
but we're learning
the best parts.
It's going to be officially part of the next expansion pack for sure. So yeah, I love it. You're kind of shifty about him changing into a ribbit.
How do you spell ribbit? Is it R-I?
R-I-B-B-E-T?
R-I-B-B-I-T.
I think it's E-T, but ribbit. Doesn't matter. All right, well, let's finish Sinew's questions. Oh my gosh, and I just realized he's a shapeshifter. We didn't really look at his character as deeply as we did the other guy. So he can shapeshift. What's your, let's see, so you're an elf. That's pretty easy. What kind of things did you, let's see, primal origin. Oh, you can modify, so you can double down. You can mark a stress and do any of these things. It's pretty sorcerer style. Did you pick domain cards, and where is that?
Yeah, I did.
Is that in
chaos and I have them right here. It's Rune Ward and Unleash Chaos.
Rune Ward. Deep. Oh, trinket. Okay. Got it.
So yeah. That's why I picked that orb. Yeah, I have that orb as the heirloom thing. So
okay.
I use it like as a focus to protect me or Troy or anybody.
Cool. That's part of your character. So Rune War and then Unleash Chaos. Beginning of session. Oh, put these tokens on your card. Spend energy to unleash them. Add additional magic damage with D10s. Cool. And that's just at level 1, and we're going to go up to level 3. So once you guys have figured out your last few questions here, Eric, do you want to do this last one?
Yeah, it says, why do we keep our shared past a secret?
Could that tie into the first question?
Sure could. Yeah.
Maybe
Good. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Because we don't want any of the royal families to know that we're taking their blood, or
that you're addicted to the royal family blood.
Yeah. Because if they do, then I'm screwed.
I like that. Go ahead and write down some sort of answer to that effect. And this, imagine if we, had a round table of a few more characters, you wouldn't be completely relying, so we'll have to mix. Maybe we should save a question for Alicia's character. But we could go back. Do you want to do that? That's maybe a good idea with the Kroken here. Why don't we save this? How does my determination rid the mortal realms of evildoers align with your benefits? How does my determination to rid the mortal realms of evildoers align with your beliefs? All right, so we'll see what Alicia comes up with and see if that tracks.
Yeah.
But why don't we save that for you and Alicia and see what she comes up with. Cool. All right.
I do like that part. Compared to D&D, they're kind of forcing you to create this background between the characters you're going to be playing with.
Yeah, the bonds are cool. The bonds are...
I like it. Like, this is how session 0 is kind of like should be in D&D, and I think borrowing this part of the game, asking each other questions, and I did this in Chicago, and I'll do the same question to you guys, or I'll think of a new a game master connection question, but there's no place to write it down and tell a journal, so let's just save it. Because it's fun to level up. So if you want to hit level up, and then go to 2, so you'll actually the drop down box go from 1 to 2, and then it should change the color. Yep. So now you have numbers here to complete some things. Now you can create a new experience that you would have a bonus on.
Okay.
And maybe it's from this royal blood connection thing you guys have.
Yeah.
Maybe it's con artist or something like that, where maybe it's stealth or secrets, or it could be just I have a secret or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So like, as a shapeshifter, I use my maybe cunning, where I'm able to use my shapeshifting ability to change into something where I can drug a royal, so that way to do different things to get their blood for Troy. Something so like a
okay, so if you're leaning into that, you can shapeshift into probably any likeness and or creature. If you want to add an experience to that, I would suggest a memory of noble families or something, like, because you would have to envision who you want to maybe disguise yourself as. And maybe it's just maybe you could just put disguises. You're good at disguises.
Okay.
Simplify it so it's more so it's not so
more apparent.
Yeah, it's a little more vague, so you can use it in monster fights or other persuasion checks. Disguise yourself as a bodyguard.
So the next thing is increase our proficiency.
So the next thing, is increase your proficiency. So this will be something, it is just taking effect. But if I go to your character sheet, your proficiency is now a 2, which is right here under your weapons. You have 1 and 2 slots marked, and you'll notice that your short bow is now a 2d6 instead of a 1d6. So that's where your proficiency is. Your proficiency will stay 2 for level 2, 3, and 4. And when you get to level 5, it'll go up to a proficiency of 3. Kind of weird, but that's how that works.
That is weird. Yeah.
It basically gives you, and Eric has the cards. When you're leveling up, all these things. So let's talk about them. Now you have options. So when you go up to level 2, when you go up to level 3, when you go up to level 4, you'll have all these same options, but you'll notice there's a limit to how many times you can gain hit point slots.
Yeah.
You can only do that twice in tier 2, which is proficiency 2. So at level 2, you'll pick 2 of these things, and it looks like Kroken is getting better at evasion. Evasion is like your armor class, but instead of it being called armor class, because now we have armor slots, it's called evasion. It's how you dodge. How you dodge. So it is, you're harder to hit kind of thing. So that's cool. You've got your selections in gain a hit point thing, easy, grain evasion, perfect. You also get to gain a single domain deck card, and now you can choose from level 2 cards. So you'll have 2 blade choices and 2 blood choices, because each class has 2 domains. The blood hunter is blade and blood. So you can look at all 4 of these, and you could pick a level 1 thing if you wanted, but why would you skip over a level 2 ability?
That's true. Well, I don't know, I feel like the get back up would
get back up is pretty dope.
Yeah. Because that one ability that I have where I have to take severe damage would synergize perfectly with that. But
oh wow, well, you could change
my other ones,
like get rid of not good enough.
Yep.
And you haven't picked any bloods. You picked all you picked blade.
Oh,
you may want to rethink of that. Right. You haven't picked and you don't have to. You can lean in.
Well, no, I have Lifeblood Talisman, and I have Power Through Pain.
Oh, that's right. I'm looking at your this one's acquired. Oh, you picked 2 bloods. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was reading the black and blue things differently.
So vitality manipulation.
But now that you have more choices, as long as you can, and at level 3, you'll get level 3 choices, obviously. Okay. So something to think about. You could adjust your selections now, but once we start playing the game, you can't go back and change it.
Yeah, of course.
But Eric started the whole show by asking about the loadout and the vault cards and what the so get back up if you had that in your vault. When we get to high levels, you could have that in like basically it's not an active card unless you use a stress to switch it out.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you can only have so many powers as you're walking around.
Yeah.
But you do have kind of like a vault. It's kind of I don't play Magic, but I think it's like Magic the Gathering, where you have your loadout and you have your
resources.
your
vault or something. I don't know what it's called.
So it's like a deck builder, like where you basically have certain you have strategies basically in how you can play.
If you've played any deck building games, you have your active cards, right? So this would be an unactive card unless you use a stress to swap it out. And there are some cards that are only active like once. So it makes sense to like have something once you're higher level that you use, and once you use it, you swap it out with something easy. So that's a little bit on how domain cards work. And there's no reason once you've gone through your level 2 card selection, and looks like you went for another blood.
Yeah, might as well.
Make a spellcast roll against a target within when cast is close. Roll with advantage on a success.
So on the level.
Sorry, I haven't read any of these blood cards.
No.
Yeah, it's cool.
Target grows calmer and clears the stress. Oh, this is like a healing thing. Or a target is anxious and you give them stress.
Yeah, it could be for allies or enemies, right?
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Go ahead, Eric.
No, I was just looking at the skill thing. Like you can pick 2, but at each level, does it max out as you level, or like those certain like you can only have so many max hit points and so.
Yes. So how increased traits work? Is that what you're looking at?
Well, yeah. Hold on. Let me go back here.
Increased traits. You can add 2 +1s. I don't know if you're on the same.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm trying to like.
Because you've only picked 1, or you're thinking about 1.
Yeah, no, I was going back here. 1 second here.
Or now it looks like you have 0. So
for which one?
For your leveling up option.
No, I haven't picked yet. That's why I was like,
yeah.
I think I do like a domain card.
Well, I was going to explain increased traits. If I think that was your question.
Oh, yeah, increased traits. Yeah.
So if you click on that, it doesn't tell you nothing. But if you select it, it'll. Whoops, sorry.
So if I want to increase my instinct by 1 or something, or.
Right. Whoops. So, and then you click there. Okay. And then, yeah, you increase your, obviously you want to do instinct 1, and then anything else up 1. And you can only do that once every 3 levels for that trait.
All right.
So at level 3, you can't do instinct again. That's where the language of it saying an unmarked character trait.
Right.
So once you use that +1, you have to mark it, and on your sheet there's a little circle by it, and basically it kind of balances that you can't just become a super super it
you can't stack your points, basically.
You can't stack your spell casting roll like every level.
Your primary traits.
It makes you level out, but it gives you customization on like picking these other things. So very customizationable. Like everyone could play this differently. Troy did hit point and evasion, and you're thinking domain card and maybe a trait. You know, so already you guys are like leveling up and gaining completely different skill sets.
So when I increase my traits, I can do 2 traits, it says, or so.
So then you want to go down to the level up options, and then right here, if you click on it, it'll open this panel up.
Oh, I see.
And
So
then when you want to pick
one time, and then I could do
instinct. Yep.
What does presence do?
Presence, if it's like perception, I believe. And there's better cheat sheets on the physical cards. Charming, performing, and deceiving.
I'll do that one.
Deceiving.
Yeah, I gotta be sneaky.
Just want to be the evil guys. You guys will be the Saja boys, and I'll have to be the demon hunters fighting against you. I'll have to flip the tables on this whole campaign. One shot.
Yeah, so you can choose a level 2 card here.
And then you're gonna pick a card. Yep. So you can choose any card, I believe.
Yeah.
Level 2 is available.
Yeah, I'm getting through my stack here right now.
And you can look at your cards. Yep. And you're good at Arcana and Midnight as a sorcerer.
Midnight Spirit. Summon a humanoid thing to carry things for you.
Yeah, that's Unseen Servant, basically.
Yeah. Sinew and I are going to be buddies, I think. But I still don't trust you completely.
I don't think this one's very valuable, but I like the orb thing again with you, but it's almost like
I like the shadow. The shadow bind's kind of cool. Make a successful spellcast roll to make adversaries within a very close range temporarily restrained.
Which one is that?
Shadow bind. Just gotta find it.
Oh yeah, hold them in place, and it only costs you. It doesn't cost you a resource. You just do it as an action, a spellcast roll.
Yeah.
You don't have to mark a stress. You don't have to mark nothing. So you want to look at stuff like that where, you might run out of stress if you pick a bunch of things. Like Troy's character might be like kind of weird with all those blood magic things, but it's fun to experiment. So I appreciate that. You leaned right in.
What's the icon for midnight? What's the icon for midnight? What's the icon for midnight?
Oh, midnight. It is the it's like a little bird with a moon over it.
Okay. Let's see it. Yeah.
Or it's kind of like an eclipse, midnight, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's like a little magic thing with an eclipse of a sun thing going on, or eclipse of the moon thing going on. So that's cool. Troy, if you want to move forward to level 3.
All right.
I want you guys to have a little bit more power for a one shot, and starting at level 3 is almost like level 6 in Dungeons and Dragons, because these guys are superheroes. You are going straight into it. So you're thinking about the traits. Yep. It's funny how I can watch this live.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Oh wait, I already did this. That's right, I already did this one.
You can go back and remove. Well, you did. What did you do? Level 2. You did.
Let me go back for a sec.
You did domain and invasion. Oh, okay. You're going back. Okay. Yep. And then, yeah, so once you understand all this, definitely, because it's a brand new game, I think it's helpful to
I think I'm going to do a stress
go
slot.
back and make some adjustments now that you know how it works and what all your options are.
Yeah.
I think because you can mark hit points to use some of your abilities, you definitely want to mark a hit point slot up.
Yep.
At least on one of those two levels, if not both.
Oh, I did. I did it on level 2.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to do the stress one this time on level 3 because there's abilities where I have to mark a stress slot too, I think.
But I don't think, and if I just look at your character, yeah, you only have 7 stress, and now you have 8 hit points.
Because leather's the lowest armor class in the game, right?
No, Gamison
Oh, okay.
is lowest.
Lower.
There's only 4 different types of armor, so you're kind of in the middle there. Because monks and wizards don't wear armor, so they have basically padded clothing as the lowest thing. I will say, I don't think it's blade though.
See, sinew. I got some. We're gonna play with people here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what I. Oh, the trait. Yeah.
Make a spellcast roll. Spend a hope to control them.
Get some strength.
If you do, you chose the order. If you cause the creature to move, they move. If you cause the creature to attack, they attack with.
So I could bring them close to me so I could bite them.
Yeah. Charm is basically charm. Yeah, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
This, the blood domain is very cool.
Yeah, it seemed neat. Okay, I think I'm set.
Right on. All right. Hour and a half in, we created a couple characters. Kroken's ready to go at level 3. How's Sinew doing?
Playing with level 3 right now.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And it really helps me to follow along. Thanks for sharing your characters so I can basically help you play the game. And I'm here as more of a game master than I know it is, like me versus the dungeon master sometimes, but and especially with the fear, it seems like it's me against you guys, but it is more of a neutral role where I'm just trying to help tell a cool story. Which means leaning into danger for you guys and me presenting dangerous circumstances. And then we let the dice figure out what happens. This is exciting. Thanks for making these characters, you guys. It was helpful just the two of you actually, Miss and Alicia here, and I'm hoping she can make a character with Troy's help, or in 2 weeks when we play again, make a character and learn the game. That's the next thing we can lean into when Eric has his selections up. If you guys would like to do a precursor, I'll just improvise something based on your backstory. We'll have you go steal some blood from a noble.
There
right?
you go.
And we'll go on that mission, that one of those missions, and practice some combat.
Hey.
Which means
Sounds good to me. I'm into it.
Yeah, are you into that? Yeah, because I think it's cool to like half the game is making these characters, but playing the characters especially is now kind of the geeking out thing. You guys are level 2, so I might use something different than I had prepped, but if there's 2 of you, I get a certain amount of points to use to create an encounter, a balanced encounter, basically. So all right, we have Eric as Sinew, Troy as Krogan, Alicia unknown. We have social. I don't want to use social.
For some reason, it won't let me select my domain card here.
Choose the domain card. Looks like that's weird.
Trying to grab counterspell right now, but it won't let me.
You refresh your thing. Hopefully it wasn't because I was also in there, but I doubt it because I was able to watch you guys before. It looks like you already have Cinder Grasp. Oh wait, that's level 2.
That's level 2, but it says I can do it.
Oh, did you pick level 3? No. So here at the top, you have to pull your. You have to change your actual level from 2 to 3. And then it'll activate the choices in level 3.
Oh, all right. There we go. Okay. That's why it wasn't working. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Now you should be able to.
I may do a hit point. And I cannot choose the domain card with a level up option, but let's see. And then
cannot pick a domain card with level up.
I'm gonna grab a stress slot. Then I want there. I got it now.
Okay.
Counterspell. There it is. All right, I got it.
Counterspell. Okay.
All right, I'm good now.
And so as we kind of experiment with a little gameplay, it'll really help me guys if you lean into just kind of spelling out what exactly you're doing. And then once we figure it out, you can flavor it with storytelling things. Gonna stop sharing my screen.
Is that Midnight card a new one? Because I'm not seeing it in my decks.
The counterspell?
I've got counterspell. I got the Rune Ward. I got Unleash Chaos. It's in one of these other. Let me see.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for the one where it grasps the Shadow Bind.
Oh, yeah.
I found, like I said, Unleash Chaos. I found the Rune Ward and
Shadow Bind.
And then Cinder Grasp. I need that one. I grabbed that one too.
It's a Midnight level 2, the black card.
Yeah, Cinder Grasp is there. I want to go through.
Oh man, you guys got so many powers. Are you wearing your low level armor? You're not wearing.
I haven't equipped anything yet.
Yeah, you haven't equipped your things yet, so you need to do that. And then
I haven't got out of my character sheet since I chose what I wanted yet. So
otherwise, I'm going to get on Kroken's character and your character so I can help you guys out. And then I can just refresh. And then we'll think of a story together, because collaborative storytelling is something new. And if we're going to improv a little session 0, session 1 thing, I really like the idea of blood from a royal family. And let's see if I can tie this into the K-pop thing too.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think I found it. Maybe. Shut up. Let's see here.
So
Those are all healing abilities. That's not the right one. God, it looks like it should be in this one deck, but I just don't see it.
yeah,
This is the icon right here, right?
Yep,
Here,
it should be that card right there. It looks like I see it.
I found it. Yeah, I found it. I was in the wrong deck. It was this corner. It was this top corner one. It wasn't in my other one.
Oh yeah, it's weird how you have to sort the stuff in there.
Yeah. Well, I grabbed so I grabbed my Highborn here. So I grabbed this card here. I grabbed my elf, and then I have my sorcerer card for the elemental origins. Where do we get those here? On the sorcerer cards, which ones of these do we use?
Whatever subclass you picked.
Oh, so I did. Okay.
Primal? Didn't you pick up primal?
Yeah,
something?
primal. Yeah.
So that you should have 2 choices under there, and they.
Yeah, primal. Yeah, there. So these 2 here.
Yeah, you only need 1.
Okay.
Both the same.
Because more than one person can be primal, right? Yeah.
Right.
All right. So there's that. Okay.
And we didn't really talk about Highborn or Wildborn. You guys have feats that do stuff. Trying to think of a situation here, and I've got a leader, Knight of the Realm. Who could be tough for you guys.
Where do we equip our stuff? Like under equipment? Here?
Yeah. So there's 3, 4 tabs under the collapse thing.
Yeah. There it is.
And then let me know. You guys are, I think you have enough power and abilities and you were able to, in your inventory, collect a potion. Don't forget what potion you may have. You have a health potion, it looks like.
It seems like they give you a lot at the very beginning. I think I'll be okay, but it is a little overwhelming right off the bat.
Yeah, well, yeah,
like
level 3, like I said, is like level 6 in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So you're already at level 1, kind of like a new superhero, and every level you get better. I think each level in Daggerheart, because it only goes up to level 10, is like 2 levels of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it.
All right.
So and I haven't even played around with the next tier, so it'd be really cool once I had some people that are interested in high level play to see what the heck we can do. Because that whole loadout and vault thing doesn't even apply. Like, you're not even at that limit yet. So we'll leave that, put a pin in that. But remember, you have a health potion, but we're probably just gonna practice one encounter here and see how it goes, so you guys can get used to a few of your abilities. So let me grab my fear dice. And was going to have you guys pick. Let me move some stuff here. We'll play on the Minecraft thing in just a bit.
It was cool when my friend Scrappy, who I play some online games with, popped in to say hello. So.
Oh, is that who that was? Cool.
Yeah.
Yo, Scrappy.
She had to go to bed, but she just wanted to pop in. So.
Right on. All right, I will add this to the stage. You guys won't be able to see this very much. Let's see if I can get it closer.
Doubles are good in this game, Troy. Any doubles?
Yeah.
I want to, just for fun and because I've been opening all these elf mini dolls for you guys to pick.
I love it. I love elves.
Being the vampire ribbit.
Yeah, just get a frog. Just get a little frog.
Well, you're gonna have to. I want to say, unless.
Look at that front one right there in the middle. There, the purple one. What's the?
The Eric as sorcerer. Do you have a choice? That you do you want to see anything more up close? There are 4 boys on that side. Otherwise, there are all female elves over here, but it doesn't matter.
I like the staff of that one on my left in the blue.
The staff.
Yeah, I like here? That staff. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know. Can you just change the head? Is it, or is it? I can't see the outfit. Is it obviously a female outfit?
Yeah, I mean, you can barely tell, really. So if I just use that as your character, is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just use that.
So you'll be blue hair.
Yeah, I'm pretty
blue.
Anyway.
And I think the ribbit, the closest thing we can get to green, is pretty much this evil-looking prince guy with kind of green hair.
Fine with me.
I'll be right back 1 second.
So, yeah, these ladies back here have green hair, but this dude looks like a vampire too. This dude, he's kind of vampire-y. So.
Oh, let me see. Oh.
All right, yeah, so I'm gonna put you on. Where are my tokens here? I'm gonna use red on you. Well, I'm gonna use red on you. You're a vampire. I use blue on Eric's character.
Actually, my leather armor is bloodstained, so yeah, that works.
Yeah, your blood. Yeah, you're more bloody than Froggy. Okay, so we have characters. And I'm sure I have. I want to say this.
Sorry, I think I'll reset something real quick. What's going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, I had to go reset something in the furnace room real quick. It was beeping.
All right.
Were you able to come up with something, Jesse, for the story? Or no?
Thinking about, like I'm gonna have a noble house here that you guys can
Pillage.
think about how you're going to obtain some blood.
Oh, good.
Nice.
And we can try to come up with the name of the royal family if you guys have any ideas.
Eric, you know better than me. Or Sinew?
Yeah, using your noble connections, do you want to come up with a nobility name of who we're going after tonight? Let me grab another beverage.
How about we do the surname of one of the K-pop characters of Saja? So Abby.
Abby?
Yeah, it was Abby Saja, so we'll use her last name as the family's name, like the royal family, the Saja royal family.
We'll just use Saja as the royal
Yeah,
family. Okay.
Saja. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going after the Saja family. Okay.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Oh, she's cat.
I mean, I am wearing the shirt.
There you go.
Ah, there he is.
So I will be playing the role of the Saja boy family, and you guys
we couldn't have planned that better.
Yeah. What's up, Brian? Yo.
What's up, Brian? Came to
The
hang out with the
oyster
nerds.
line of Benson. He likes, yeah. You guys are going to how would you like to do this, thing? Here I've put you guys out on a road, and here is the mansion of the Saja boy family.
I hop out of the shadows just outside town, and I see my friends Sinew, and I'm looking kind of anxious. I'm running a little low on my blood supply, and I ask him, Sinew, are we capable right now? And I slip him a little bit of coin.
I think we can make this a go. I think we can manage something here for you.
Excellent.
My cat is all over me.
I owe you
All
one.
right. So I guess what I'm getting at is, do you guys want to approach during the daytime in disguise, or sneak in at night to?
I think
Definitely
maybe
night.
maybe sneaking in as a helping hand to like a
Well, you can shapeshift yourself.
Yeah.
But your vampire frog friend here.
No, but I could maybe open up a second story window for him by sneaking in.
Okay. So you want to sneak in and open up a window.
Totally.
Sounds like a good plan. Cinematically plays like a lot of heist missions.
Yeah.
Do I see a ledge or anything I can grab onto with my tongue?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I do that.
So you're creeping up the side of the house and waiting for entry. Let's have, so the disguise factor is going to be the hard part here.
Okay.
Sinew, using your abilities, how do you how do you think you would do this?
I would want to shapeshift into like one of the, the house help, like something that like, somebody who's like taking, water to a chamber or like, linens or something like that, where I could kind of like freely roam amongst just blending in within the household.
Okay, you're like a housekeeper,
Yeah.
cleaner, and you're going to shapeshift as and you guys could have spotted out the house, and like you
Scoped out somebody that
you know the noble from your highborn heritage have the privilege to roll advantage on things. So let's have our first roll of the night be how well you just figure out this disguise.
okay.
And
So
how well it works on whoever answers the door. And a couple of things that affect everything are the ability to help. So if you want this to go really well, Troy, you can use a hope to give Bricklock advantage, but you know what? He already has advantage, so you can't double down on advantage. So I guess I'm just saying that as a learning point in the future.
gotcha. And we start off with 2 hope, right? Is according to
You
the
start
character
off at
sheet.
2 hope. Yep. And if I was messing around with your hit points and armor slots, go ahead and clear that. Or
No, I don't have any armor slots on.
Yep.
And then active proficiencies, there's two dot. Is that just the
proficiency is your 2. So basically your dual staff is a 2d6 because your proficiency is 2.
okay? All right.
It's more of a level.
Okay.
It's more of a skill level than what it means in D&D.
Okay.
But what we're going to do is this will be a social roll. You're going to roll your duality dice. You'll have advantage, so you can roll a d6 on top of that. Do you want to use hope to add your experience? And I'm going to say the DC is 15. So you're going to want to roll a 15 or higher.
Okay. And yeah, I'll use a, so I can use, so with an advantage, I get a D6. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 12s and a D6 means your total could be as high as 30.
Okay. And if I use a hope, what happens?
You get a +2 from an experience if you want to use one of your experiences.
Yeah, I'll use my my cunning, my disguises.
Okay. So mark a hope.
Okay.
And then you add a +2 to that hope roll.
So subtract a hope, right?
Subtract a hope, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Our first roll.
I got 15. I got a 12 in hope.
Woo.
So +2, so that'd be 17. And then +2 would be 19.
19 total. And I said the DC was 15. So
15.
you are successful.
Yeah.
You are successful in your mission. Another housekeeper happens to be coming or going, and you slip in and exchange shifts with nobody the wiser. Inside the mansion, you can you want to go to a like a second floor window, as you marked out. Kroken is using his climbing tongue ability to get up to a second floor window or something where it's less obvious. You find maybe a staff room or something unoccupied, and
Or
go to.
how about I go into a room and open the window and like shake out the dust of like a rug or something out to make it less inconspicuous, to like just like I'm doing an errand. And
Nice.
I
Yeah.
set the rug back on the floor, but I happen to leave the window open. I forget to close the window.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, you nonchalantly do this. I say, because you jumped right in with that narrative story, this is not even a roll. This is so easy. You
We've
are
done this many
successful.
times before.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you guys have done this before. So you're so Troy, we're gonna go to you next, right? Because now you're gonna have to sneak in the window.
Okay.
We want you guys together for some sort of mission here. What do you want to tell me about how you're doing this?
Does he leave the rug? Do you leave the rug?
I leave the window open. I shake the rug out, and then I set it back on the ground, but I leave the window nice and wide open and casually walk away from the window.
Okay, so I carefully climb over the windowsill, and I take the rug and put it over me. So
Well, the rug's inside. He's saying he shakes out the rug.
I shook out the rug. Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
a dust, dust on
Yeah,
carpet.
just dusting out the rug, and then, but like haphazardly, I left the window open. Like, you forget to close the door. You forget to, to make,
so
rather than peering out the window, like, hey, come in. It's kind of like, oh, oops.
Yeah.
I just kind of
You
like,
see
left.
you see him shaking, so you know exactly what window
like
to
a
go in.
signal, like a
Yeah.
signaling to you that
Mhm.
this is a safe place to come in.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I carefully climb up there through the window. Obviously make sure nobody's around at that time, and carefully climb through the threshold of the window.
Okay. Let's have a finesse roll. Well, finesse is for hiding. So I want to say, to do this without anyone seeing, either inside or outside, I'd like you to make one of your traits, a finesse roll.
Can I just click it?
You can. Do you want to add anything to this? I'm just gonna, just to explain the game, give you all these numbers right up front until it becomes a little bit more faster. Because I don't want you to miss out on any advantages. Do you want to use an experience? In this case, you could have Bricklock's character help you hide. Maybe he leaves, like you said, a rug or something to hide in, or a closet open, or maybe he's just there to greet you. You guys could flavor this however you want. But you would want to sneak in and hide with a finesse roll.
Yeah. Obviously, if there's lighting inside or out, I want to stay away from that and lurk in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm definitely using the shadows as I'm climbing up and as I'm inside the house. So either I'm hiding under a table, or just in the shade of no light, essentially, so that no one sees me.
Easy enough. I want to say the DC is going to be a 10 for you. So you could just do a straight roll, or you could add an experience, or ask for help.
Right. I tried to do the experience with the shadow thing, but if you don't
You may
want
want
to,
to.
that's fine.
Oh, okay. So you want to add that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to mark a hope. Oh, by the way, Bricklock, you gained a hope with that last roll, that first roll.
Okay.
You rolled with hope, so you get that hope back.
So marking
I rolled,
removes.
yeah, I rolled high with hope.
You rolled with hope, so you used hope, but then you gained hope.
Okay.
And
but
then
when you mark it, is it removing or adding?
it's removing.
Moving. Hit minus to use it, and then plus to add it.
It's a resource where you have 2 hope right now. You're using 1, so now you're down to 1.
You can only have 6. Yeah, but
You're going to use what we do in the shadows. So
And
you'll have a
click it, right?
+2 from that, and you'll have a +1 from your finesse. So you can hit the finesse button.
I think I did. It's hard to see.
Yeah, I don't have a game.
And you just click the dice down there, or? Oh, I see. Now I was clicking the wordage instead of the actual box. Okay. Click that. Did it work?
Oh, I see the dice now. Oh, okay.
I don't see it there.
The dice?
I tried
So
clicking one of my
click on the
experiences.
+1.
Yeah, I did that,
and then you can.
Oh, I see. Whoops. Oops. I'm okay. I see what's happening now. +2. Got it. I see now. I see.
You can make it a +3 because of the. If you want it to do all the math for you, you can make it a +3 and then hit the roll button.
Gotcha. Got it. 15.
With hope or fear?
With fear.
Okay, so 15 with fear.
Oh, Nelly Joy.
It's a success with fear.
This is where it gets interesting. Is this like now he's got a stock up fear encounter?
Yep. And I'm going to start. I was going to start with 4, 2 for each of you guys, and now I'm up to 5. So I have 5 fear. And you lose the spotlight. This is the initiative cinematic turn order where I can introduce. You're successful with your sneaking in, but the consequence would be you're successful, but yes, but I want to say you're hidden, you're successful, but you're hearing footsteps come down the hallway. Someone approaches. They didn't hear you. You're successful in your hiding for now, but something approaches. Or someone.
And I am hiding, though?
Yes.
Or okay.
You're successful. Again, this is weird,
I'm well
right?
hidden.
You succeeded on the roll. You made 15 instead of a 10. So you succeed, but the fear gives me a fear, and with that fear, I get to introduce some sort of little stressful consequence. So instead of the coast being clear, although they didn't hear you, somebody randomly is walking this way anyway.
Yeah.
So footsteps are coming your direction.
Basically gives the DM extra flavor to do what he wants to do, like whether it's an encounter or...
Sinew, do you want to be in the same room doing your business? Or do you want to be somewhere else in the household as you did your little task?
No, I'll be in the same room.
Yeah, I want to say you were waiting for him, but you're still disguised.
Yeah.
And you've let
I'll
your
just be
friend.
like, I'll just be folding linens and putting
Can I
things,
see him? Can I see
tidying up
Sinew?
the room.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I try to wave at him to get his attention and point over, like
Yeah,
get his
he hears the
attention.
footsteps also.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm
So I
like
kind of
this.
like motion like
Yeah, and I'm like stop being so loud.
All right, I'm going to improvise here, and I'm looking at this adversary that's called the Royal Advisor. And coming down the hall and opening the door into this room that you guys are occupying, one hidden and one disguised, a Saja Royal Advisor, an advisor to the Saja boys, comes in. And I've got some stats here. I just want to see what he can do. This has got a passive ability. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do? Oh, Bricklock, of course, Sinew. The Royal Advisor says, isn't it late to be cleaning?
I was informed that there were many guests coming tomorrow, that I had to get extra rooms ready. And we don't have time to do it in the morning.
All right. I would like you to make a deception presence roll, right? And again, take your time before you just roll the dice. Do you want to add anything? And I'll just tell you, the DC is going to be pretty good. Like this is not a difficult task right now. So I'll just say 10. You need a 10 or higher.
Can I use like knowledge is power, my +2, or no?
If you want to, but you lose a hope.
Oh, okay. No, I'll be good. I'll just roll it.
The DC is only 10. The average roll for your 12s is going to be a 13. So,
yeah. Well, I'll see what happens. There you go. Let's see, 12 with hope.
So success. Okay, so advisor 12 is a success with hope.
Yeah.
So you get you gain a hope instead of using one. So now you're up to 3, I think. And he'll believe you and tell you to all right, then, yes, it's a big event tomorrow morning, so please do your duties and call it a night.
Thank you, sir.
And he'll wander off back down the hallway.
I give the good fist pump to him without saying anything.
Yes.
And I'm like this. I'm like it's like I got you, bro.
All right. So you guys have you guys have the spotlight to yourselves. What would you like to do next?
So do you lose a fear when you interact with us like that and fail, or no? Do you lose?
No, I have to use fear. I choose when to use fear.
Okay. So like
you gain a hope. You gain a hope.
No. Well, no, but like, oh, okay. But because your fears are like your actions, right? That you do.
Yeah, I didn't use anything to complicate the situation.
Okay, I wasn't sure if okay.
So there are things I could do, like I could use a fear to make that difficulty harder.
Okay, I got you.
I could use a fear to make them roll with a bonus.
Gotcha.
I can use a fear to make another advisor come down the hallway.
Gotcha.
It's something to show you guys that I can make these kinds of complications, but I have resources to do them also.
Yeah.
So for now, I say that's successful, and you guys kind of have the rooms. I don't have, like, we're using our imagination here. I want to know
Sure.
what you guys want to do next. Like, do you want to go into somebody's bedroom and abduct them? Do you want to, like,
Yeah,
how are we doing this mission?
I want to sneak around the house a little bit more and just kind of scope who's around, so that way we can identify our victim that we want to feed on for
Yeah.
Croaking here before we start just randomly just patrolling around the house, just kind of be able to, like, see who might be sleeping, that we might be able to kind of sneak in.
Sure, yeah, and I want to remind you that, like, you had some crazy abilities that let you look at, I don't know, somebody had abilities to, like, look at their, I don't know. You guys know your abilities. um so don't forget about, like,
I mean, I can sense magical people and things like that. I can do.
I think the biggest thing for Troy is the talisman. You could create this talisman
Mm-hmm.
if you want. Maybe you don't in this situation. Or maybe that's something you do while Sinew goes and scopes out the next chamber. So you've run into one person, a royal advisor. That was opportunity one. You want to go check out another room, see who's around. This will be another.
Sorry. So as a highborn, it says I have advantage to rolls to when you consort with nobles. So I would always have advantage in this household, right? Because on all my rolls.
Yeah, that was a royal advisor. You could have rolled with advantage against that guy.
Yeah. No, just fine. But it's just, I was just looking through my since we're in a noble house, I have a little, like, if I'm talking to people.
Yeah. Yep. You should have rolled with advantage on that last
negotiate.
roll. Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Oh, it didn't matter. So they just.
Yeah, we got a 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, plus whatever, 12 plus.
Yeah.
With hope. But to sneak around, like, to just look around and see who's, do you want to do this stealthily, or
I want to do this in, like the housekeeper at a hotel, basically, kind of like going, kind of like move some linens here and there to just kind of look in, and then, peek in a few doors when no one's looking, to try and find a person that may be, like I said, at rest, or that may be one where we could get into without causing too much, ruckus.
Yeah.
To just kind of do small little errands to look busy, and
Okay. So I want to say this could be performance under your presence, or navigate under instinct. With advantage, maybe, but maybe not if you're just sneaking around. Depends on how you think we're flavoring this, right? This is the opposite of, like,
yeah,
let's have an encounter. We're sneaking around. I like the storytelling of it, though.
Yeah,
well,
maybe call, Jesse.
Maybe we'll bump into something after we get him.
Cuff. That's pretty cool.
So I want you. So next we're gonna find a victim or find something, but we're gonna roll. We're gonna let the dice determine whether this is
what happens to us,
right? So,
right. And if
do you want to use navigate or performance?
where are those?
They're underneath your traits, your instinct and your presence. There's 3 words written there.
Oh,
at the top of
oh,
your
I see.
character.
Okay. Oh.
You
Okay, so under instinct, so I can sense,
perceive. It's like
perceive.
investigation.
Yeah, I'll use my instinct to perceive a victim to try and
All right.
see.
So we're using your instincts to find a victim.
So then would it be a +3 to my roll then, or?
So you get a +3 to your roll. I want to say this is another easy task, DC 10.
All right. Rolled a 14, but with fear. Plus 3, so it'd be 17.
All right, so I'm going to take a fear, but you are successful. So there is a sleeping Saja boy hanging out in his,
A delectable meal for Troy.
Yeah, I want to say you found an easy mark. Sleeping away, snoring up after whatever day's activities. You find an easy, very sound asleep victim. And we will call it Abby Saja.
All right.
And you probably go back to get your buddy, or
yeah, I'll go back and give the cue.
I want to say you'll go back and get your buddy Crokin, sneak back into this bedroom chamber, and then let you guys figure out how you're going to drain his blood. You could straight up bite him, or do you want to like cut his wrists and put it into a vial? Like you guys decide how you want to do this.
Oh, you know what? How about it says? Oh, how about I can. My screen's flickering. I can do.
I carry a vial, so I could give that to you.
Well, I can also,
or I could just do it.
But I could also cast minor illusion on you to sneak you through the hallway.
Honestly, I have Lightfoot as a Wildborn, so
Okay.
I have advantage on my movement being silent. I move without being hurt, essentially. So
yeah, we're gonna fast forward easily. You sneak into the next room. If you go back and get him and get both of you guys into this room with the sleeping individual,
Okay.
the next decision though is like how do you
get the
and I think I'd like to just lean into the vampire feed ability, like just straight up do it, because because he will wake up, right? And then we'll go into combat, if you will. And you guys,
I say before we get Troy's meal, I say we look for objects around the room to just kind of barricade the door to make it a little bit more difficult if all of a sudden we draw attention to just kind of like, at least slow the extra encounters potentially.
Okay.
Excellent. Is there no window? Is there no window in this room?
Well, I'm not worried about escaping, but I'm more concerned about like if for some reason, as you start draining his blood, that if somebody is notified, or if we end up in a loud ruckus combat, that it could draw attention to some of the nobles in the hallways or down below that may,
Yep.
Or at least it will slow them down while we're in process.
I like that.
Okay. So the sorcerer is watching the door and trying to look for something to barricade it. or you guys do that together. I want to just keep making rolls for this. There are certain things that are reaction rolls, but if you're going to actually move a piece of furniture or something, there's probably a consequence of potentially making noise or breaking something that would be the result of a low roll, right?
Yeah.
Or
personally, I don't think I would be thinking about that. I would be more focused on
your blood needs.
Drooling over your victim.
No, I'm not helping.
Sinew's at the door doing his thing, and you're approaching the victim.
Yep.
So I want to have Sinew do a roll first.
Okay.
And then we'll go straight to the bite. I hope.
Don't take too long. Don't take too long.
Let's not overthink of it, right? Well, I want since you came up with that idea, and there's going to be pros and cons there, depending on the roll. If you do nothing, there's no roll. But if you roll, I might roll with fear. You might cause more noise than you're doing. But if you barricade the door, that's also a successful thing. So let's see what happens. Okay. This is going to be finesse to stay hidden.
Okay.
And the DC is going to be closer to 15.
Okay. So I'll do.
Who's this for?
This is Sinew's.
This is for me moving object barricade.
So I'm
gonna.
Yeah.
I get
quietly barricading the door, right?
Yeah. I get a +1 to finesse. I'm gonna use a hope too, so I can add a dice roll to it. Is that what the hope will do, or what will the hope do?
You can, but it has to be an experience that makes sense with what you're like. It has to make sense. You can't say, I want to use my disguises to help barricade the door.
Or knowledge is power, understanding that there could be a risk involved.
That's fine. I'm not going to, I'm going to say yes a lot. If you want to use your hope, you're using a resource. So I already win there as far as you having to use a resource. But it should make sense in the story. So if you use your knowledge to help yourself with this roll, you can have a +2 plus your finesse +1.
Okay. So +3 total.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. I rolled a 12-15 with hope.
15 with hope?
Yeah.
All right. So you get your hope back and just barely successful. You think you're making noise as you push something, or you think you think you can lift it, but it kind of scrapes the floor, but no one is alerted to the sound. Now our frog vampire
drooling with gleefully ecstasy here.
Yeah, how do you want to do this, Troy? You just want to straight up bite him, or?
Yeah, I feel like I want to, carefully, creep up on him, on all fours.
He's sleeping,
around the bed.
Snip him a little bit.
Come right up and
make it cinematic.
Deep in my fangs into his
neck.
You
see 2 frog eyes, raise over the bed sheets as you creep up on this guy like Nosferatu.
Like an alligator coming out of the water, like you see the eyes.
And actually, before I bite him, right as I'm biting him, I want to try to cover his mouth with my hand as I'm biting his neck.
Nice.
To try and lessen
you guys are really thinking this.
The reaction from him. Yeah.
This is funny. This is so crazy, different than D&D.
It's like we're going full movie cinematic here.
All right, so I
We'll
love it.
write the
You can
script later.
easily cover his mouth, and you're going to do your fang. Let's see. So successful fang attack. So you need to make your strength roll to bite.
Yeah.
So you have a +1 to hit.
Does he have advantage because does he have advantage because the enemy is sleeping? Like they're like,
Oh
unaware?
yeah, no, most definitely. I'm just trying to remember what character I was doing with the Saja boys. I had
Hope you
some
enjoy your
paper.
meal. Joy.
I had some paper. Where did I put that stuff? This is here. This is here. I guess I can just. I had notes. Oh, it's right here. So because the Saja boys are not till the last encounter, so this is like
skipping ahead a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe they're getting revenge on us.
But there's going to be 5 of them in the end. So
Yeah,
if you take this one out early, it will have an effect later in the game where there might only be 4 left. So you guys are going to take out. Basically, these guys are using the masked thief. Okay. So against Abby, the masked thief. So normally it would be a difficulty of 14. I just want to give you advantage. Right?
Okay.
So you'd make your normal roll, +1 for strength, plus roll a d6.
Oh.
If that sounds okay.
Yeah. So I clicked the advantage. So I got advantage.
Yep.
And that's it?
That's
you said something else?
And that's it, unless you want to use hope to gain to add an experience to this, or
well,
I don't think so. I mean, you could. Your blood toxicity might. It's going to be a DC. Like I said, it's a DC 14. But I'm giving you advantage because he's sleeping.
Yeah. We've done this so many times before. Nothing. It'll be fine.
Let's go. Take chances in this game. Come on.
You got this.
Let's see what we got.
I want this to work anyway, but
we got it. 16 with hope.
All right. 16 with hope. So you gain a hope. And so the mechanics of your fang bite is you're going to deal 2d8 damage.
I got to roll again. Do that now.
Yep, do that next.
Okay. Where is it? I lost it.
Do you see? We don't see rolls from each other, do we?
No. No. There is, if you go back to the Demiplane, a game thing, but I think I have to like activate it or something. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
That's all right.
I can
I'm gonna play around with the digital dice just for fun to see.
I can launch the game. I can launch. Let's go. And okay.
All right. So explain the damage part of it, because there's like 2 gray icons. What are those?
So you hit the damage roll. Yeah, that's just 2d8s.
Oh, okay, got it. So rolling it.
Just roll it, unless you
14?
add some crazy blood hunter thing. Like you got a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah, I do.
But straight up fang bite is what did you get?
14. 14 damage.
And 14 damage. Whoa. Okay. That is a major wound. So he's going to take 2 hit points of damage. On a successful attack, you can mark a stress to feed. So now you mark a stress.
Okay. I wonder if I can just click that. No, I can't do that.
I think you have to scroll up.
Stress. Okay.
And
Stress is
then
marked.
place a number of tokens on this card equal to the number of hit points your target marks. You can hold up to the spend a token to the action roll. It doesn't say how many hit points, but you guys have done this so well. He's only got 2 hit points left. I want to say you drain both hit points as you hold his mouth and he falls unconscious. So you can have 2 tokens of feeding.
Okay.
And you won't mark that D20 thing until later. I see it marked, but maybe that was me.
Yeah, you did that.
Okay.
So I don't mark that yet.
So
what's the
unmark that if you.
So the tokens with the plus and minus, are those the tokens up in the top right of that box?
Oh yes, yep, right there on that card. And if you had the cards, Eric would have a vampire card. They don't exist yet. You can make stuff for homebrew kits and like create your own cards, and you'd put.
Will they have expansions we can buy that'll have these? Or?
Yeah, it's coming out. And they announced it today that the summer of 2000 next year summer, they're coming out with a book and cards expansion pack that'll include transformations.
I'll have to tell my shop owner. So.
But it won't have the Blood Hunter.
Oh,
that one's too new. But it'll have witches and warlocks and dread. So you are successful with this first victim, and I want to say you took out a Saja boy.
Sweet.
Blood feed.
I wiped the blood off my lips.
So you have look 2 back tokens there. Oh wow!
At my friend with feeling relieved.
Well, you get a little scary when you have that bloodlust in your eyes. So you gotta take care of business here.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate your help.
That red twinkle.
As always.
All right. What do you guys want to do next?
I would like to.
Do you want to fill a vial of his blood too to take on the road?
Yeah, I want to fill my blood vial.
Well, I want to say he only has a number of hit points.
Okay.
So this victim is drained.
You sucked him dry.
So I got nothing. Okay. That's fine.
You got a healthy meal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So again, it feels weird that he only has 2 hit points, but it's hit point slots that are worth 10 times usually about what the. But I did allow that to kind of occur with your guys' very successful rolls and hopeful rolls. And later on in the game, I will count that as one Saja boy is down.
Nice.
So do we need to get a meal for the road?
Do you want to?
Do you want to go look for another victim?
Do you want to go? Do you want to get another victim or call it a night here?
I feel like we should hit the road.
Okay. So should we go out the window?
Is there a window? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different room, different window, but you can definitely open the window, see out into the night air, make sure that nobody's coming. and give. Why don't we do? Are you both going to go out the window, or is Sinew going to go back out the? Like continue the ruse.
Oh, sneak out the back door.
Well, you could. It's up to you.
I'll go out the window. I think we've had our play.
All right. So if you both go out the window together, what we could do is a group stealth check.
Okay.
Which means who is better at hiding? That is finesse.
I have +1.
Oh. I have +1, but I have Lightfoot.
Yep. So let's say Kroken is the expert at this, and Sinew is going to help. So basically, this is a group check of stealth. So what I'm going to do is we'll make it an easy DC of 10, but just to experiment with how the game mechanics work, Bricklock, I want you to roll your finesse first.
Okay.
And this is, if you're successful with a 10 or better, it gives Troy's character a +1.
Okay. But does fear or hope matter here, or is it just a roll?
This is to help. It won't. Fear or hope won't matter.
Okay, so it's just a roll.
Yep. +1.
I got a 13.
Okay. So you're successful to help. So Troy, you're going to have a +2 now to your finesse roll.
And technically, I should have advantage.
Why is that?
Because of Lightfoot, I have advantage on rolls to move without being heard.
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
So rolling +3 plus
wow,
advantage.
Really? 12.
No, that's enough.
Well, that's enough.
Yep. You needed all of that, probably.
I did.
So you guys sneak off into the night, and that's how you play Daggerheart.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
I like it.
I like how the Dungeons & Dragons, don't get me wrong, I love it. But the fact that we don't have to worry about order, like we can just go through the story as a story versus having to go through like, okay, now it's your turn. What are you going to do? All right, now it's your turn. Now what are you going to do? Holy cat, geez.
So 2 people, easy, right? 3 people, pretty easy. 4 people, still okay. You kind of have to think about a little groove, and if you're an aggressive player that wants to always have something in your pocket, I'm ready to go, you have to lean back and let people have their turn, or narratively tag team things. And what I'd like to do with you guys, if you have another half hour or so, is go into a true combat encounter.
Sure.
Where you could and I didn't explain the tag team, but somebody has some hope now. Is it only 3 and 2?
I have 3 hope.
I have 1. I have 1 hope. Oh wait, no, I do have 2.
That last roll.
You rolled hope on that last roll.
Yeah, I do. I have 2. Sorry.
Okay, so you're still at 2 and 3, but a little experience on the rolling and stuff, but we really didn't do a true combat thing. It could have turned into combat. I was interested in having a fight in the hallway or something.
Yeah, we're just too good at this now. Sorry.
We're sneaky.
Sneaky.
So what I want to say is, with your bloodlust stated, and you guys are feeling lucky, maybe you just straight up go to a pit fight,
Let's go to like a tavern and cause a bar fight.
And I will pit you guys up against a Minotaur Wrecker.
Oh, geez.
in
wow.
a gladiator arena, right?
Okay. Let
Um,
me ask you one thing. Do you feel lucky, Punk?
Do you feel lucky? And I have my Minotaur. Yay!
All right.
Oh.
Roar.
So we'll just do it right out in the street here.
2 men into one.
Movement is kind of weird. Also, there's no 5 feet, 10 feet. We have close, very close, far, very far. And I have a ruler that is basically melee is, touching. Close is the small side of a card. Very close and close are the short side and the long side of a card. And then it's the sheet of a paper to far range. So this is my handy thing for
What's very far though?
past that purple.
Okay,
So if you want to hit somebody on the roof of the house, that's very far.
gotcha.
He's as far. He's far.
So right now he's far range, but not very far. And you guys can tag team this guy too. He's a bruiser. He's gonna be a tougher fight than you may expect. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. He put some stats down, and the difficulty. You guys won't know the difficulty until you start hitting this guy. All right.
Okay.
Massive bull-headed furball with a quick temper. He's got a battle axe, and you guys enter the ring, and I'm going to use a fear to take the initiative and have him charge at you guys. So a charging bull attack means I need to make a mark a stress. And he's going to charge at both of you guys and make an attack on both targets in my path. So I'm going to roll, and I roll a d20 to hit you guys.
Okay.
Instead of 12s, I roll 20s, which is weird.
Is Alicia doing all right, Troy?
Yeah, she's fine. We both had very long weeks, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised I have this much energy, to be honest.
I did 8 basketball. I did 8 basketball games this week.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, I rolled a 2. So does a 4 hit either of you guys? Your evasion?
Where's evasion
Probably not.
I don't think
Evasion's 11.
Yeah, I got 10.
So he charges forward, and you guys dodge out of the way with your evasion.
He stumbles.
I'm going to say you guys split. He splits you guys.
Like, whoops.
And that's my turn with the spotlight. I used a fear to make that happen.
Okay.
But I missed. What would you guys like to do?
Can I try to shadow bind him now that is he very close range now or not? Or is it
he's very close. Yep.
So to cast a spell, it doesn't require hope. It just says a spell cast +3 on it is what it says. It says make a spell cast against an adversary within very close range. Targets you succeed against are temporarily restrained as their shadow binds them in place.
Yeah, so you have the easy spell cast roll right under the card.
Yeah.
Or you can roll your physical dice.
Okay. Where do I click on the? If I click on the...
If you're looking at Demiplane, there's a spell cast roll +3 right on the shadow bind card.
Oh, yeah, some weird icon. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'm gonna click on it here.
You could click on that and roll it.
I roll. Oh, so you have to hit roll after you click on
You
it.
have to roll to hit.
No. You click on it, it pops up a window. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like D&D Beyond where you see the dice like immediately. Like,
No, because you can now add advantage or disadvantage or modify the roll with an experience
okay.
by modifying the +3. The +3 is already there.
Yeah. I think I'll be okay. Roll. I rolled a 17 with hope.
Okay, so you gain a hope. And 17 is going to hit.
So now he's restrained.
So now he's restrained. Yes.
All right, Troy, beat the crap out of him.
Excellent.
It's like,
This could be our second meal right here.
Right.
It's like you needed a meal. You needed a meal to go. Here you go. But
yeah, but it's not a royal.
It's not noble, but at least it's something. You know, it's
Take what
kind
I
of
can
like,
get.
we hit a dive joint on the way out.
But that was fun. So go ahead, Troy. What does Kroken do next?
If he's restrained, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to. Well, let's see.
You don't have to cover his mouth on this one.
No, I don't. I mean, I hate to. I wanted to try something else, but it just makes sense in this situation to try and feed again, or get my fangs in him.
Yeah, he's restrained, right? So you're going to have advantage to hit him.
Okay. And
so make a strength roll +1. Yep. And with advantage.
Yep, let's roll. Oh, that's a 6 with fear.
6 with fear is a failure with fear.
What kind of roll was that, Troy?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't like the taste. I didn't like the taste.
It was bound to happen.
He's not taste good enough. He's like,
no.
Yeah, he's like enraged, right? And you're like trying to get purchase with your fangs, and his tough skin is like, he bucks and broncos. Even though he's restrained, he's not sleeping like the other victim. Right. And with that fear, I'm going to use his, I can pull out, let me get to Daggerheart online too. I like using the book though. He's going to.
Oh, sorry. It's a quick question.
Sure.
When we use a spell, is that one then off the table for until we rest now, right? Is that how it works?
Depends on the spell. Depends on the spell.
Oh.
Some of them have one use. Like
like once a day. This doesn't say anything about once a day. So is that
Shadowbind is an easy one. You can do that all day long.
Yeah, it doesn't have any limitations.
Right.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
I would say Ruin Ward. Your
Ruin Ward is I have to use a hope.
You have to if you roll an 8, the power ends and can't be recharged till your next free rest.
Oh, okay.
That one's kind of weird. It has like a wild magic version to it. But some of these things, have tokens, when you run out of tokens, or maybe it's a single use, you have tokens on Unleash Chaos.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to read through it, and it's a little complicated, actually. I like the crunchiness of the mechanics of this game, and everything else about it. So it's so fun. So let's do a fang attack, right, Troy?
Well, I missed
I'm attacking back.
Okay.
Bent ear.
You got to break the restraint or whatever.
The influence of.
There's one thing about the shadow button. It doesn't say how long. What does temporarily mean? Like it doesn't. Since there's no rounds like in D&D, like you're down for whatever or saving roll.
Okay, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're restrained, how long does it says temporarily? So obviously it's not a permanent thing. So like there's got to be some kind of status effect that lasts for some period of time, or you have to saving roll out of it or something. You know, like you think.
I want to say it's until you do something different.
So I'm like holding him in place, like I'm like sitting there holding him.
Right.
Like that's my concentration.
Yeah, I want to say if you use a different spell that
It'll
needs
break
a
it.
spell cast roll, then
That will break.
you're changing your spell cast ability, right?
Okay.
If you
Okay.
don't, if you just hit him with a hammer, you're fine.
Or stab him.
Right. But if you use a different spell cast ability, then the restrained magic goes away.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say in there. You can flavor it however you want.
It says okay. Oh here. Oh, you click on it right here. When you gain restrained condition, you can't move until this condition is cleared, but you can still take actions from your current position.
Right.
So it's like frozen in place.
I just can't move. I can't move.
Yeah, you just can't go anywhere.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like you're locking his feet down. His axe is still at the ready.
Here's a question. Are there any reactions in Daggerheart?
Yes.
Reaction type.
Yes, there mechanics are. So there's not an opportunity attack, so to speak, unless it's actual reaction on a card. I can look at your character. I don't remember seeing something that's a reaction.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything like that, but I was just curious in general.
But it would say that.
Yeah.
And the adversaries definitely have some passive abilities and action abilities and sometimes reaction abilities.
Okay.
I want to say, like I said, so his legs are bound, but his axe is still free, and he's going to swing down on the frog that's trying to bite him with his axe. And I was reading the wrong guy. Make an attack. Same thing. Yeah, let's just do that. So that's only a 7 on the dice plus 2. Does a 9 hit your evasion?
No.
Kroken. So he swings and he's too restrained to hit you. You dodge out of the way.
I leap back.
That's it. I can only make one move unless the target is like a more powerful person where it's written in their card that they can make 2 actions on one turn. That's his action. So that's really all I can do. So he swings and miss. And the turn goes back to the players.
I kind of want to... Yeah, I mean, I leapt back and out of harm's way, and I pulled my short bow out, and let's use my class feature And I'm Crimson Right. I'm going to mark a hit point to enchant one of my weapons, to enchant my short bow.
Okay. And
It's gonna
that
give
weapon
me,
can do more damage. So you mark a hit point,
yes.
but
Can
that's
I-
good for you in certain
Oh, yeah, that does work. Okay. Yeah, marked a hit point with my, and use my oh, there, it's all right here. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
What's this none thing? Okay. Primary weapon. Oh, I see. And
Oh wow. Choose a
Huh?
weapon.
Yeah, you can
Cool.
choose a
Yeah.
weapon.
Now look at that. It's all right up on there on your short bow.
Oh, really? It's up there?
Yeah. The damage is extra now.
Is it in the equipment tab or?
No, at the top, your primary weapon.
Gotcha. I see it.
So why
So
don't you
plus
roll
3.
your short bow attack? You got to roll 2 attacks still, but your damage
Right.
will be greater because of your
Got it.
crimson right.
Okay. And I guess that's it. Plus 3. Yeah. Let's try it. 20
Do it.
with fear.
20 with fear. I get a fear back. And you are successful on your mark. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
How do you clear your rolls? They don't ever go away, it seems like.
11 damage.
11 damage. That is going to be a minor wound. How do you clear your rolls? I don't know. I just hit the thing. Hit the carrot and it goes away. Otherwise, it's always there, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
seem
you
to ever
fixed
go
it.
away. I don't know.
But you can
I
hit
mean,
the
you can hide it. You can hide it, but they
hide it,
still. Yeah. It's a little annoying, but whatever.
Success with fear means I can steal the spotlight, but I need to use that fear. So I'm going to use that fear you just gave me to give him a turn. And this time he's going to, boy, you moved away.
I did. I left back quite a bit.
No, that's me.
Nope. You're probably at range too, right? Or
I'm
no?
still in melee range.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're in close range or something. Yeah, you leapt back and shot him with your bow. You hit, but with fear. I want to make this interesting, and
He's gonna bull rush you again.
But you're still restrained, so you can't.
Oh, he can move. Yeah, he
yeah,
can
you
move.
can't move.
So he's gonna have to swipe at me then.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fear to remove the restrainment.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to use another fear to give him a turn.
Okay.
And he will turn at the sorcerer this time and try to hit him with the battle axe.
Okay.
Hell, I'm rolling bad. That's a 5 to hit.
No.
Nope. He misses. That's all I can do. I used 2 fear to make that happen.
Okay.
I'm down
gonna
to 5. I still have 5 fear.
Well, now that he's no longer restrained, I'm gonna light him on fire with cinder
Okay.
grass.
Cinder graphs? Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. So, spell cast rolls already plus 3. What? So, I have to just hit his whatever above his evasion.
Yeah.
Is that to hit him? Is that how it works?
Right.
I'm like, okay.
Yep. You're making an attack roll. You use your spellcast roll against the target's evasion.
Okay. was wondering if I use a hope, what does that do for me? Does it roll with?
How? You want to use an experience?
Let's see. No.
You could use
Oh,
your
hold on.
sorcerer, your 3 hope
Yeah.
move, where you deal
Oh,
more
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, hold on.
You've got your 3 hope move. You guys could do a tag team also, where you both attack him together, and somebody has to use 3 hope. I was going to describe this, but it's good that it's.
Oh, okay.
I don't have 3 hopes, so it'd have to be.
I do.
You do?
I do. I have 4 hope.
Why don't we try this?
Yeah.
And I'll help you guys along because it's a new kind of mechanic.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
going to use 3 hope. So mark
Right.
off 3 hope, and you're going to use your Cinder Grasp. And Troy, what do you think you could tag team with? You could shoot him, or any type of attack.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I just want to. Let's see.
Because I think your weapon is still active.
Yeah, I want to. Can I? Let's power through the pain. Maybe. I don't know. Get some bonus to my damage roll.
Well, you still have the Crimson right up, is what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll just hit it with the bow again.
Unless you want to change your type of attack. So you
Yeah.
shoot with your bow, but the sorcerer is going to emblaze it with crimson fire.
Yeah.
So as a tag
Well.
team, it's imbued with even more magic. So a fire arrow, flaming arrow, crimson.
Yeah, he's gonna be lit on fire. So
Yeah.
So how a tag team works, if you marked off that 3 hope, you both roll to attack, and we choose which roll is better.
Okay, I already rolled. So I mean, do you want me to tell you my roll, or
what is your roll?
I rolled a 23 with hope.
23 with hope. So now Troy needs to shoot his short bow with his +3.
10 with hope.
Now
No.
you guys choose which one you want.
You rolled a what?
10 with hope. What was yours?
23 with hope.
Oh, well, obviously you.
Yeah.
You pick the higher number with hope, and sometimes, the dynamics might be with fear, and you still pick the higher number. So you definitely hit with hope. I think you only get hope, Bricklock.
And Troy doesn't, because it's my roll.
It was your roll. I don't want to, but you both roll damage, and both damages are effective all at once.
Oh.
Okay.
That's how the
That's
tag
nice.
team works. So go ahead and roll that magic short bow. And then
14 damage.
What was that?
14 damage.
14. And then Sinew does his D20 +3? Or, yeah.
So 12 damage.
26 points of damage is not severe. It's only 2 points against this Minotaur. So he takes 2.
Now, if he moves, he takes an additional 2d6 damage when he moves.
Oh, he's on fire now.
He's on fire. At the end of his action, he takes 2d6 damage.
Well, how about this? Can I do something to him again?
Well, you guys were successful with hope, so it is still your turn. Yes.
Let me do vitality manipulation on him.
Okay.
It's a spellcast roll. Well, I'm not within very close range.
Yeah, you can step up. He's on fire.
Let me step up a little bit, but not too close.
Yeah, it's not melee, but okay.
Yeah, so it's I can cast it on ally, or wait, I can do either one, an ally or not an ally. I have to mark it stress on a success, but I can have the target grow more anxious and mark it stress. So maybe I can try and get him to bluster a little bit while he's on fire even more, so he runs around.
Sure, I will say, as learning this game, if an opponent or whoever runs out of all their stress slots, they need to start marking hit points instead of stress.
Ah, okay.
So there is a game to that.
Okay.
So let's try it. You need to roll to hit with your spellcast roll first.
Right. Okay. Rolling. 10 with hope.
That is a miss.
Hey, Michael.
You get hope.
I do get a hope, though, with that roll?
Yep.
Okay.
You get your hope, but you miss.
Gotcha. All right.
So there's a complication that on a failure, he's going to try to strike back. The on fire situation, when they act, okay. Yeah. When they act, temporarily lit on fire. All right. Yeah. I want to say this guy doesn't like being on fire first. So his action is going to be to try to roll around and put the fire out.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. That's his action. And I can't spotlight him twice, so I'll play the game as is and let you guys have the spotlight back as he rolls around, putting the flames out. I'll say he's prone, so maybe it's advantage to hit him as he rolls around on the ground, depending on what you want to do.
I'm gonna light him on fire again. I'm just gonna light him on fire. I'm just gonna be like, screw this guy. I'm just gonna light him on fire.
Yeah, he's trying to put it out, and you're like, double down. Go, let's go.
All right, so let's see. I rolled a 19 with hope.
19 is a hit. So go ahead and give yourself another hope.
Okay. And then damage roll. I gotta scroll back. Sorry, I gotta scroll back down to do the damage. Boop. I'm playing with the dice thing, so that's why I'm just trying to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This time, 22 damage.
Dang. Okay. It's still just a major wound, but he takes 2 more hit points. He's on fire again.
And can I move back too?
Yeah, it was with hope and successful, so the spotlight is still your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back just to get in far range. Yeah.
What is the
ribbit? I want to try using my staff, and I can't do it close up.
Oh, okay. Well, you're thinking about that, and you grab your staff. What is the ribbit doing?
Probably getting ready to shoot him again. At this point,
now he's on the fire. Yeah, he's still trying to roll himself. Yeah, he's on the ground, but now he's continuing on fire. Shoot him again with your magically imbued short bow.
Yeah, might as well, because I can't do much else while he's on fire. So
sure.
We make a good team, Troy. You know that? We make a good combo.
Right? Let's do it. See what we got here. That's 16 with fear.
16 is just the difficulty you needed, but with fear.
Dope.
So, go ahead and roll your damage.
15 damage.
15 damage is major, and you take him out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dang, he didn't even get to. I didn't get to use my staff. I was hoping I hope he'd walk on fire. So it's like roll die 6 2.
Is the
Let him come at me, bro. And it's like,
Yeah.
is the fire out? Did he get the fire
he's still
out?
on fire.
No.
He's still
No,
burning.
He's
He's a burning
unconscious and burning to the ground into the ground now.
Do you really want to taste that charred
These are the
corpse?
consequences of yes. He's out of hit points.
Oh,
and
so I
burning
can't
to a
drain him
crisp.
then?
Right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you put a guy down, they are no longer a living creature, with hit points.
Yeah.
Whatever the thing says on your thing.
We'll find you another. We'll find you another
feed
snack.
on a living creature. He's dead.
It's got to be a living one.
In an arena game, that seemed pretty serious. We could have a cleric come up and heal him or something.
Are you not
maybe
entertained?
This was a match to the death. I think he's burnt out.
Yeah, he's crispy.
We could always roast marshmallows on him.
Michael's checked in. Yeah, we did a little Saja boy encounter, and since Alicia wasn't here, we didn't play to the story of the movie. But we are playing around with some royal vampire bloodline lust, and and now the consequences of, hey, if you burn this guy, guess what? No blood.
Well, he shot him to death. I didn't burn him to death.
True.
He could have finished him up with a bite instead of shooting him.
You got to think. But
he was on fire though. He was on fire. I couldn't bite him.
No.
Oh, sorry. Crispy critter. Sorry. Flame.
All I can think of is maybe blood puppet.
Yeah, I was looking at that quite a bit.
You could,
but how could I make him attack? Can I cause him to attack himself?
Move, attack, or both. Doesn't say he's like charmed, but it is a charm.
Yeah, it is. Like if there was a cliff nearby or something, I could have him move and just
I want to say
cliff or something.
You, as the vampire thing, you could tell them to approach you or don't move, don't run.
Yeah, right.
Don't do anything, and kind of like as a charm, but you'll have to limit some of the charmed things. But yeah, I want to say you could charm them like a vampire would.
Yeah. Yep.
And you have that possibility to just bite them and have advantage on that roll, and they don't fight back, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll
make use of that when we actually play.
So yeah, it's interesting how that works, and we figured out a little bit of the game and did a tag. We did a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You didn't use every single. There's a lot you guys didn't do. Honestly.
Yeah.
We got a tag team in those. Cool.
Yeah. There's tag teams.
So here's a question with that though. Why wouldn't you tag team every time then?
You run out of hope.
Use hope. 3 hope.
That's right. You gotta use hope.
It costs 3 hope to do a tag team.
I was lucky. I'm actually back up to 3 more hope. So if there was another encounter, I could do it again. But I would lose all my hope.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think there's also a rule that you can only do 1 tag team per session.
Oh, okay.
Let me go to Daggerheart core rules.
So you want to save that for a big boy?
And
Not even per encounter,
Tag
but per
Is that
session.
per is that
That's
per
crazy.
day? Is that per day or just per?
tag team roll. Once per session, a player can spend 3 hope and initiate a tag team
Oh,
roll.
per player. So you could do it. I could do it. So each player
Ah.
could do it once.
Yep,
Okay.
and it can
There's
still
the
be
workaround.
both of you guys tag teaming, but only each player can only do it once.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
person who uses the hope, they're done. for
Use the hope,
session.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you could have done it if you had 3 hope again. If you
Right.
And there's a resource there, like you could run out of hope and not be able to do this as much as you think. I was thinking about doubling down and having 2 Minotaurs fight you guys to make it harder. That was he did have 7 hit points. I thought that was at least difficult enough for our first encounter. But it wasn't super balanced. It was kind of an easy one because you guys had the numbers. 2 on 1.
Yeah.
if Alicia was here too, it would have been better.
2
on 1. Yeah. There's ways for me to balance the encounter based on the number of players and
I got to use my restrain. That was kind of cool.
yeah, we did a lot. We did a fun little sneak in the house.
I do have an ability with a reaction roll though, Troy. So that'll be interesting.
You have a what?
I have a counter spell. So like if we're fighting like a caster or whatever, I can do a reaction roll to counteract that spell.
That's cool.
So he has a reaction, action.
Nice.
He can interrupt a magical effect by making a reaction roll using your spellcast. Stop the consequences. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can only use
it once and then put the card away.
The rest, yeah. I have the rest to get it back.
But you gotta say it as it's happening.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I don't have to.
Just like in D&D or.
It's a reaction, yeah. So I can save you. It doesn't say like it has to be against me. It says
right.
I'd want to see it before I roll damage.
Right. That's what Yep.
Oh, before damage.
Yeah.
or before even the roll for hit or not.
I think after the roll to hit would be okay because that's usually when people say it in D&D. Counterspell. They say
if he misses, you don't have to use
no reason.
It's a one-time use thing. Oof.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know if you need it. Yeah, like it's.
Yeah, but if you interrupt
a magical effect. You can interrupt a magical effect. The way it's worded is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So the magical effect is the damage of, not if you wanted to stop a spellcast roll that was an environmental effect or something, like you could also do that. If you wanted to stop darkness or somebody from doing some entanglement or whatever.
Circle of death.
Counterspell.
Pioneer.
Cool. Yeah, sorcerer is pretty dope. Yeah, thanks guys. I think we'll end it there. A lot of things going on, and we didn't really lean into the K-pop too much, but I think that'll be a fun way to speed run through a bunch of encounters. Basically have an encounter on a jet, a encounter on a train, in a bathhouse, and in an arena where we just kind of flavor things in between, and demons just keep attacking. So that is Daggerheart with a little demon hunter flavor. And we'll play again in 2 weeks with Alicia, hopefully, and then I've let all of you guys play through Daggerheart, so we can get a little of that flavor. I'm pretty sure we're going to go back to Dungeons and Dragons just because it's fun to improvise this thing, but it's also difficult and different. And I kind of like running adventures through some resource adventure module. So even this one I've got like planned out based on a movie. But we leaned into your characters and the character backstory, so that was, it's totally possible. It's just a little more challenging and like it's hard to prep for the improvisation of like, let's just make it up as we go. But we can do that, and if you really like that, definitely give me that input.
I'll say it right now. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
And like it's not for everyone, this collaborative storytelling, but it's like I could literally not know what you guys want to do, right? Like you went into that house, I know the bloodlust thing, but it's like I want to loot, I want to loot some treasure now. You can take some beats that I don't even know what, I don't have treasure planned. I could actually ask you if you're successful, okay, what kind of treasure do you think you found in this royal's house? And you help tell that story in this collaborative storytelling.
Like one of the videos that was like the DM could be like, you enter a cavern and DM says, "What do you see?" And then the players have to tell what they see, and then the DM can go from there and be like, and that the DM has to be on their toes sometimes, obviously, to like kind of figure out, but you could have a list of possible encounters in general that you could have just kind of generally prepared, and then figure out how to spice it the way as the DM, because you have final say, obviously, in what but
just like we did the little pit fight there with the Minotaur. I'm like, hey, let's just practice a quick encounter. I've got a Minotaur. All right, that was a lot of talking. I'm going to take a break. We're going to go offline and continue this in 2 weeks. All right. Everybody have a good Turkey Day next week, and stay safe and healthy, and have fun. Have fun playing this game or any other tabletop game. I think this one's going to be special. So I'm really looking forward also, Troy, to playing this more, and or even divvying up potential campaigns where it's like, who wants to play Daggerheart instead of D&D? And I'll just, because I think it's better to have these smaller groups. So it'd be great if I had you and Alicia and Eric and maybe Mel or something, and you're the four. It's weird because of the East Coast, West Coast thing, but maybe Mel, and he stays up late, pretty good sport. And then the other group is playing, Reed and Larry and Nikki and Steve, so that worked out, just practicing Daggerheart. But my plan is to do one more session with you guys, do this K-pop thing, get through the holidays, and then one of the first Fridays of the new year, be creating new Dungeons and Dragon characters using the 2024 rules, and Forgotten Realms has an expansion pack of characters and subclasses. And
I think I want to try cleric.
Cool. There is no cleric in Daggerheart, so it'd be it's
well, there's some healing. There's the separate. There's kind of like a holy
Seraph
warrior.
is kind of a paladin though, but it is kind of a healer. It's different.
Yeah. The druid you could do, I guess you could.
I think there's classes that they haven't developed. They're saving things. Like the Blood Hunter is a new play testing void character right now. So everybody's picking those. So Nikki was a witch and Larry was a warlock, and they were playtest material. We did homebrew an ancestry so that Reed could be a badger. And cool. Yeah, it's like, it's very I don't know, a very good system to have fun with, and it's like the way it's made so that you can kind of homebrew little things and customize your characters like so differently. Yeah, great. So again, see you guys next time. I think Reed will be doing his Friday Night Bricks on Black Friday, but I'll be hosting the next stream on this channel with you guys, hopefully doing the K-pop Demon Hunter movie kind of thing, or maybe we improvise more. I don't know. At least I've got that as like my.
No, we use the Saja boy. We
did. No, yeah,
we've got it in the story.
You took one out, so you have one.
Yeah, we took one out. Yeah, one down, 4 to go. It's like there's still, maybe that's our journey, is to get all the Saja boys' blood.
Until next time, this is how it's done.